Okay, hello there, welcome back YouTube. So, the new Scorn of the Gilgamesh came out, and it is extremely fun. I kind of want to do a video on it. I'm going to throw on some Final Fantasy V music for it, the Gilgamesh theme. And I guess I should go over my gear a little bit, everyone else does, but I did this earlier, and I, executed it basically almost perfectly. Except I forgot to do the, limit break, so I'm just gonna do it again. So Lid got like Aqua Blade and Lion Saber to help seal, and she's using in some parts of the fight, not the beginning, but like in phase 3 and onwards, she's gonna be using Snow Wolf's Fang from Fenrir to help seal ice, like just an additional element to help like control the fight a little bit more. Dina's gonna be running Odin for the Finger Snap on first turn with Fireplace, Poker, and Holy Wand. So she's going to dispel with Finger Snap and seal 2 elements right off the bat. And while she seals that, then Wilhelm's going to counter seal with Necro Dagger for the rest of the fight, which is pretty cool. It's a little bit rough in his counter phases because he might take all my MP and stuff, but outside of that, we're fine. We have a Man-Eater 2B with another Man-Eater 2B friend. The 2Bs needs to be somewhat tanky to help survive the fight, so I got like my 2B like 480 something defense and spirit, and she's like max Man-Eater right now. She's like decked out. And then I just took like a friend 2B. As long as they have Man-Eater and a lightning weapon, I didn't really care what else they had. Like this 2B doesn't even have the limit break leveled, honestly. I think the limit break's like level 1 or something. Oh wait, the limit break's leveled now. Poggers. I don't think it was leveled earlier. Oh, this is like the same one that I did with earlier too. And Nicole's like full spirit build. Ironically, even though I'm bringing Fina, Nicole's gonna be like my best healer. And because I'm using Emperor's Ring, he gets like a little boost with a shield. And then ended up working out that Ram's shield was actually really good for Nicole. So yeah, let's jump right into it. It's actually super fun. I think the chaining effects might be a little loud on my end, so I might turn it down. The coffee's a little too hot. This is a really fun fight. I'm gonna try and explain it the best I can. I usually don't do guide videos, but if I can explain it as I'm going, then maybe I can make it a guide, who knows. But first turn, Lid's gonna seal. So Lid needs to seal. I usually made her seal with Ice Wolf's Fang, but honestly, I'm gonna make her seal with Arms Dissolver instead. Actually, that's a lot of mana. I'm gonna do Ice Wolf's Fang, or whatever it's called, Snow Wolf Fang. Same thing. We're gonna Finger Snap. So Finger Snap's gonna apply the physical elements of her weapons, the fire and light. That's gonna seal, fire, light, and dispel Gilgamesh all at the same time. Wilhelm needs to cover. Wilhelm definitely covers. Wilhelm covering's like poggers. And then she's gonna seal. And then both 2Bs needs to do Supreme Support Weapon, like turn 1 right away. And then Nicole's just gonna buff Soulful Stance because that's gonna be my main healing move. And Impregnable Stance. Honestly, I'm tempted to buff Light. No, we sealed Light. Yeah, we sealed Light. We don't need to buff Light. We just sealed it. I'm not sure if the music's a little low or not. I'll like turn up a little tiny bit. Yeah, you guys can like give me feedback on how loud the music was compared to my voice if you want. So anyway, we took some damage. First turn's basically the same every single time. CG Nicole's gonna heal all that up for us. So what I like doing with CG, actually, Wilhelm should be countering enough so that he procs a limit break gauge fill rate, right? Yeah. So we got limit break gauge fill rate. So I'm just gonna True Charge Blade here. I am gonna chain it. I'm gonna chain both of these, and then we're gonna see how much damage it does. You kind of gotta be mindful about how much damage you're doing. Oh, that chaining is really loud. Let me turn that down. Gotta be mindful about how much damage you're doing because I don't want to cross 2 thresholds at the same time. So we did about 8%. We did about 9%. I might do that twice, actually. And then we're... Oh, shoot. And then we're gonna use an item with Fina. So if you use an item 3 times, this guy... Antarctic Wind. I'll just use that. That's fine. I bought like 200 of them. If you use a damaging item 3 times on 3 different turns, the 3rd time you use an item, the following turn, this guy's gonna do nothing. So I'm gonna make Wilhelm provoke, and basically I'm just prepping this up so that I'm prepping the items up on these turns since the fight is like not really much going on here, so that I can like skip a turn on him later, which would be really, really cool. So I don't really know what else to do on CG Nicole. We're buffing light and dark. We don't really need ice and water right now until later. So maybe I do like Lone Stance on someone, maybe Wilhelm. Sure, why not Wilhelm? Lone Stance should be fine. So Lone Stance is like 150% buff. So I'll just throw that on somebody random whenever I can. And then Lid just needs to make sure she's sealing. Lid got a seal. She doesn't have her limit break yet, but when she gets her limit break, as long as I'm not in the counter phase, I'm gonna seal with the limit break. So the first phase, this is phase 1 until 80%. We're gonna make sure to seal water, wind. Wait, no, let me make sure I'm reading that right. I'm trying to know it off by heart. There's too much off by heart. In phase 1 until about 80%, we're gonna seal wind, earth, light, water, and fire. So that turn, Wilhelm's countered, sealed fire and dark. Well, just fire for now. And then Lid sealed all of them besides light. We just let light go through. Light is pretty manageable, honestly. So I am using Wilhelm as an evade tank. And because he's an evade tank, he's like dodging most of the attacks besides like Genji Blade. What is it called again? He's dodging everything besides Genji Bow. I don't think he can. Wait, no, he can dodge Genji Bow. He totally can. Yeah, Genji Blade's the one that he can't dodge. He can't dodge Genji Blade and he can't dodge Bushido. So there are two things that he can't dodge. So I have limit breaks here. I'm gonna chain with the 2Bs again. Actually, I'm gonna imperil first, maybe. I don't know what to do here. Because I don't want to do too much damage, and I don't want to do too little. Maybe I just imperil and then like speed chain. I don't want to do too much damage. I'm gonna imperil. And we're gonna imperil, and then Wilhelm's gonna do the item on the third turn because Wilhelm is like a free turn here. He doesn't need to rebuff anything right now. He could just use the item. So I'm gonna make Lid limit break. She doesn't need to seal ice. If she doesn't need to seal ice, I'm gonna limit break with her. This should be a turn I can limit break, right? Yeah, we're good. And then CG Nicole needs the rebuff Soulful Stance and Impregnable. Am I pronouncing it right? Impregnable? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, this is a long fight. This is like semi-long. So Fina has a free turn. She doesn't need to do her item. She doesn't really need to do anything. So I'm just gonna use Manatopia to make sure everyone's mana stays up. She needs her limit break for the thresholds, like 80% threshold, 60%, 40, and 20. She needs limit breaks for that. And we just imperiled lightning, so we're gonna do actually an insane amount of damage here, which I'm not really comfortable with. Now he has nothing on right now, so we can do lots and lots of damage to this guy right now. But I'm really scared to do too much. I don't want to do too much because I don't want him to pass. I don't want him to pass too many thresholds, so I might just speed chain. Because sometimes I was doing too much damage, and when I was doing too much damage, he passed 2 thresholds. And when he passed 2 thresholds, that was really, really bad. And we just broke with Lid, so we don't really need 2B's limit break right now at all. Because we just broke with Lid. So I'm just going to speed chain, I think. I think speed chaining should be perfectly fine. Sure, let's speed chain. So I don't want to do too much damage. When I did too much damage, I just want to push him past the threshold. Like, yeah, that's perfect. And then next time we can do True Charge Blade. So we need to re-raise with Fina here. And we need to cover with Wilhelm. And Lid needs to make sure she seals with something. So Snow Wolf's Fang should be fine. And Nicole needs to make sure he has buffs up. He needs to make sure he has light buff up because we never sealed light at all. And maybe I can like Lone Stance somebody. No, it's no point. I'm just gonna Soulful again. So everyone should get dispelled here, except people that has death resistance. So Wilhelm has Genji shield, Fina has safety bit. I think my 2B is Genji armor, so that's a 50% chance, and this is a 50% chance. So our 2Bs may or may not get dispelled. I'm hoping they don't. But if they do, I'm just gonna limit break chain. Someone dies, it's great, we have re-raise up. Oh, wait. Did they not hit the 2Bs at all? That would have been so great. Yeah, one of my 2Bs got dispelled. So since one of my 2Bs got dispelled, I'm just gonna limit break chain and try and get myself out of this phase. Because I don't think I have any of my... Oh, I still have True Charge Blade. I'm gonna limit break anyway. Because we're allowed to hit him with lightning. So in this 79 to 60% phase, we're not allowed to hit him with any elements. Lightning's fine, he won't counter with lightning. What are the elements that we can hit it with, that we're not allowed to hit him with? In this phase, we're not allowed to hit him with wind, earth, fire, water, or light. If we do, he's gonna counter and do terrible things. So Wilhelm's gonna do fire because he's countering. There's not much I can do about that. I am gonna buff with Nicole first. I'm gonna do a heroic stance to make sure that they have 150% buffs, because one of my 2Bs actually lost her buff, which is very unfortunate. So I'm actually gonna do Soulful Stance along with a... Actually, I'm just gonna do Soulful and Impregnable, because one of my 2Bs has no damage mitigation and no healing. And Nicole's my main source of healing. So we're gonna go pew pew pew. Hopefully push him past 60. That's great, that was actually perfect. I need to use Fina's cooldown here because she never got a limit break. Unless... No, I need to seal with Lid. We need to seal. No, I don't want to seal. Do I want to seal? I don't know if I want to seal. I don't know if I seal here or not. Hold on, let me read the fight again. If, threshold, phase 3, 60% threshold. Oh, actually, yeah, I need to seal, I need to seal. So I can do, so the turn before he does it, so he's gonna counter me, which is not actually his turn. So he's gonna counter based on what I did to him this turn. So if I hit him now with my limit break, that will seal, oh wait, no, I don't want to hit him with limit break. It means I don't. Wait, I don't hit him with anything. Because if I hit him right now, he's gonna counter me and do bad things. So right, we just don't do that at all. And he's still gonna do the threshold, so I still need to put re-raise in everybody. So I need to re-raise everybody and maybe just super mention to get people's mana up. So I don't want to hit him at all. And then Wilhelm needs to provoke. Because it's based on the health that he was at before, right? So I don't need to seal him until my next following turn. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I hope. Yeah, great. So now we need to seal him again. So Lid just used their limit break. Pretty sure my 2Bs died. No, they're fine. They still have buffs on. Sure, why not? So she needs to seal basically everything. So she needs to seal ice here and both elements on her weapons. She needs to go like hardcore sealing. He should cover, I think. Now we still have an item left over as well. I can proc an item whenever I want to. I'm not ready to do that right now though. But I can do it whenever I feel like it. And I don't need a re-raise here. So I'm gonna cover with Wilhelm. And I kind of want to have these 2Bs kind of buffed up. What do they even have here? They can do True Charge Blade. They don't have Supreme Support Weapon for another 2 turns. But they can True Charge Blade. I'm scared about how much damage it's gonna do. I'm gonna Speed Chain. I really don't want to do too much damage here. Because if I do too much and push him below 40, I'm not prepared for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Barrier Stance and Soulful Stance. I'm gonna chain these because I don't want them to do too much damage. Speed seems to be doing like less amounts of damage than what the other one does. Yeah, that's fine. I want to get him as close to 41 as possible. I need to start using some limit breaks too. We use 2 with Lid so far, 1 with Fina. Hopefully we can do Nicole's at some point. We use 2 with 2B. So that's 2 with Lid, 3 total with Fina, 5. We use 5 so far. I'm gonna heal up everyone and seal Holy. Because if I seal Holy, he won't do bad things with Holy. I should have put re-raise in someone. I think everyone has re-raise except like Lid and Nicole actually. So Holy takes a while to go off. I don't have animations on. This fight lags my emulator a lot with animations on, so I'm just gonna leave it. So is it 52%? I don't want to push him any further, and I want to like stall until Supreme Support Weapon comes back up. 2B needs Supreme Support Weapon to do her burst damage. So he's still imperiled. Wait, what? He should not have that imperil anymore. Why does he not have that imperil anymore? Can we get rid of that imperil right now? That imperil is kind of scary. Because if I speed chain right now, I don't want to do too much damage. I want to get him close to 40. But like not push him past 40. If I push him past 40, I like rip the fight. Okay, he's still resistant. The resistance is really good. Because again, I don't want to push. We're going to provoke with Wilhelm. We're going to speed chain with the 2Bs. Great, that was like no damage. It's actually really nice. I didn't want to do damage at all. I'm gonna use Nicole's limit break. Are they broken? I feel like they're broken. I should have used his limit break first. That's fine. Lid needs the seal. I'm gonna use the limit break to seal. And we're just gonna take the ice damage. Actually, I'm not gonna use Nicole's limit break yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna buff ice, and I think barrier stance lasts for 2 turns, so I'm just gonna do soulful stance. Actually, I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna do ice and impregnables. I want to make sure I have damage mitigation up, and everyone's still gradually recovering HP. We're fine. We have soulful on. We're good. I want to keep her limit break. I don't know, I kind of want to like seal Holy again. At some point we're going to need mana, but I want to seal Holy because I'm not going to be sealing ice. So I'm going to limit break and yeah, do that. So next turn, Supreme Support Weapon should be back up on the 2Bs. I think I might prep some damage on the 2Bs. Possibly. I don't know. I want to get him closer to 40 before I do that. So we got silence because I didn't seal ice probably. I didn't seal ice, so it's fine, they got silence. It doesn't really matter if they're silenced, right? So it should be fine. I want to make sure Soulful Stance is up this round as well. And I'm going to buff light resistance too. Okay, he's missing. He still has a lightning imperil on. That is extremely scary. I actually just might not chain the speeds. Or we could do Supreme Support Weapon. No, you know what? I'm just not gonna chain the speeds. I'm just gonna use 1 speed and see what happens. Yeah, let's use 1 speed because I don't want to push him, right? I really don't want to push him. I'm in control of the fight right now. If I push him, then I'm screwed. Lid used Limit Break last turn, so she should be able to seal ice this turn. I'm gonna use Nicole's. Oh no! What do we want to do? We want to get up light and dark here because I'm not gonna be sealing light this turn, and I'm gonna get up my Soulful Stance again as well. Now Wilhelm, I can't remember what we did with him last turn, but Cover is always more important than provoke, so I'll just cover, and then we'll start provoking next turn. And then with Lid, or sorry, I don't know why I said Lid. Then with Fina, I'm gonna do Manatopia. And then Lid needs to seal. So we're sealing ice this time. So we should have like everything sealed. Literally everything should be sealed. And if I screwed up something, then I'm probably gonna wipe. Like one screw up at this point, and it's basically game over. So I'm not sure how long that Lightning Imperil lasts for, but I'm definitely going to want to get my Supreme Support Weapon going here. Boost resistance to attack and magic reduction, so I need to re-break. Ideally with Lid. I'm gonna need to re-break somehow. Okay, late good or limit break, so I'm gonna need to dispel his resistant to breaks. And use Supreme Support Weapon on my 2Bs. So I want to dispel that. We're going to dispel that, and we're going to Holy. We're going to seal Light as well. And then they're going to Supreme Support Weapon. Wilhelm needs to provoke because he covered last turn. I'm going to let Lid do her limit break. I'm gonna get Nicole to do his limit break as well. Actually, I'm gonna save that for the turn when I want to do damage, because he might break my 2Bs. So I'm not sealing ice, so I'm gonna boost ice resistance. And I kind of just want to make sure everyone got their damage reduction on. We used Soulful last turn. I think we used Soulful last turn. Everyone should heal. If not, I'm probably dead. I hope, yeah, everyone healed. We're good. Wilhelm's tanking, so we're good. So I can do some burst damage here. I can try and do some burst damage. I should really, yeah, he has no buffs on, actually. I don't want to do too much with True Charge Volt, though. I want to have my Lightning Imperil, but I don't want to do too much, so I'm just not going to chain up. I'm just going to do a single cast of True Charge Volt. Yeah, we're just going to single cast True Charge Volt. Hopefully my cooldown on Nicole comes up soon as well. Because I want to prep to do damage, and hopefully he's going to not have things on next turn. Hopefully that doesn't push him. Oh, thank God it never pushed him. Great, so Wilhelm needs to cover. Lid can seal. CG Fina can, hold on, let's do Lid sealing first. Soulful Stance needs to be on for everybody. Actually, this might be a good time to Fortune Stance, because I'm going to use his limit break literally next turn. So I'm going to make sure everyone got their damage reduction on and Fortune Stance. And I'm probably just going to seal Holy and heal with Fina. Great. So this is my damage turn. Hopefully he doesn't put up a damage buff. If he do, then sad. Or damage, no, okay, cool. So I'm free to do damage this turn. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I can go for the kill here. I need to make sure everyone used the limit breaks as well. Use no more than 3 items. We did ice, lightning, dark damage. We did lots of that. We just need to make sure we use a whole butt ton of limit breaks. So I'm gonna get ready to push the threshold here. This is gonna be a push turn for me. He has no damage reduction on. This is a really good turn for me to kill him. So, Wilhelm still has both of his buffs on for being a tank. What I'm probably gonna do is use him, make him use the item, just in case something goes wrong. I'm not really sure. Something may or may not go wrong. We're just gonna use his item. We're gonna True Charge Blade with the 2Bs. Actually, I should probably limit break. I'm gonna do True Charge Blade. We're gonna limit break with Fina, limit break with CG Nicole, and limit break with Lid. We're literally just gonna limit break with everybody. because he shouldn't do anything next turn. Actually, you know what? No, he's still going to be doing... Screw it. He's still going to be doing his counters. Yeah, he's still going to be doing counters, but I just limit break, so we're fine. We should be fine. And we're going to chain with True Charge Blade. Not sure how much damage this is going to do, but we should have the limit break mission this time at least. Hogger's damage. Whoa, that was actually a lot. Okay, so he's at 6%. He should skip his next turn. He's going to do his counters. And then because this was the third time that I used an item on a third different turn, he should just break and then end his turn. And then we can just go for the kill here. I'm going to limit break kill just to make sure. 2Bs are all buffed up. Yeah, they're all buffed up. This just should be fine. Boom. All missions, Gilgamesh dead. That was so satisfying. That was basically a perfect execution of mechanics. I'm trying to explain it the best that I could. If you have any questions, just let me know. I have Discord. Maybe I'll post my Discord link in my YouTube video for the first time ever. I'm gonna try and do that with a different team comp at some point. Definitely not over the weekend. I want to tackle the new 10-man over the weekend, but that should be all the missions done. And boy, oh boy, was that ever fun. Boom. Got my ticket. All right, cool. See you guys in the next video. That was really, really fun. I really wanted to make a video of that. I'm gonna try and use a different team comp at some point because I really enjoyed that fight. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll see you next time, YouTube.